nothing to me. I don't care that you won the Pac-12, right? Like, I could care less that they won the Pac-12. What matters to me is, like, realistically what's going on. Can LSU beat Utah right now? Yes. You know that. I know that. Your grandmother down the street knows that. And her, your daddy knows that. Your mama knows that. Everybody knows that LSU is a better overall program than under Brian Kelly than it's been the last 3 years. Over the last 4 years, you can pull stats out wherever you want, right? We're going to do it tonight when it comes to LSU defensively, okay? But I will give you how much they got better from 2021 to how they got better in 2022. But regardless of that, you can pull out any stat you want. Well, the last 3 years, okay, well then why not go the last 4 when they won a national title? Okay, like, so 2 of those seasons they have 10 wins and played for the SEC championship and won the SEC West. You know who that ties? Bama. Let me say that again. Okay, again, I love Josh Pate. I listen to him. His content is fantastic. People were tagging him in the stuff that we did. I love what the dude does. He's really good at what he does. However, you can say the last 3 years, okay? You can pull out whatever stat that you want. But why pull 3? Why not pull 4? Okay? Because here's the truth. LSU won the SEC West 2 of the last 4 seasons. They won a national title in that same run. They have 2 years of 10 wins or more, and they've been in the SEC title, which they won twice. You know who that actually, like, other than Bama has 2 SEC titles because they beat Georgia and then 2020, obviously. But Bama, from a national title perspective, is tied with LSU in the last 4 years. Okay? So you have Georgia, you have Alabama, and LSU tied. So spare me just a little bit when it comes to LSU's program health, when with under 70 scholarship players, Brian Kelly won the West. And then here's the biggest lie of it all. Here's the biggest lie of all of it. You ready? The biggest lie that I continue to see from people when it comes to LSU specifically LSU, is that, oh, LSU has this problem, LSU has that problem. Okay? I can dissect. Let me tell you something. The good Lord up above, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, thankfully gave me the gift of gab. If you want me to pull any team outside of Georgia, because it's really hard to dissect Georgia and what they do, nobody's talking about Alabama and the penalties that they garner. So what's the issues with Saban? He has a recruit going 141 miles an hour, a guy that graduated and left his program who was doing some of the same type of things and got a reckon and accidentally, I don't think he was trying to do this on purpose, and Henry Ruggs got into that incident. So what's going on at Georgia with the arrest? What's going on with Alabama? So you can say whatever you want about LSU and this dysfunction, but Alabama's dysfunction is showing up on the field when they're number 2 in the SEC and 130th out of 131 teams in the country when it comes to penalty yardage. Oh, and by the way, the quarterback that I would say probably 35 to 40% of LSU fans don't like, and Jayden Daniels, all he did was beat Alabama at home. And we'll talk about Jayden Daniels a little bit here tonight, because it was a lot of dictated to him on how you came back against Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and beat Alabama in overtime. You can say whatever you want. And then the Notre Dame one, and I like Josh a lot.